Now then, what's going on? Today we are looking at sugar beet. Years ago, a lot of farmers would actually have this top saved, so it'd be cut and laid over in a row to one side, where they'd lift it up and they could then feed it to cattle or sheep. So a little look down here. So there's your top. And then there in the soil growing, so you top your beet. So the knives on the top on the machine will come along and scalp this off. As I said, what they do now though, because you know, less people use it in animal feed rations, what they'll do now is flail all these tops, smash it to bits, and just throw it out. Like you can see here, it's been done, just thrown out the side of the machine, and that's just left then to basically break down, and then they'll plough it in. But like I say, the machine will come along, and basically what will happen is the shears will go either side of this beet, and you see that's in there nice and tight because there's a long tap root. It'll pop this out, and then it'll go in to the turbines, which spin, knock any excess soil off, as much soil as they can, because they want to keep it clean for the factory process. And it'll be taken up, more wheels and cleaners, and then up into the tank, and then eventually they'll put it into the trailer, and they will then cart it onto a heap, ready to be loaded onto trucks and taken to the factory. So this example here will show you really of a beet in its full state. So obviously you got the the crown at the top there, which has been cut off with the all the top. As we said, that's been flailed to one side, and then you've got a nice long taproot at the end. And the majority of the best sugar, they always say, is in the bottom of the taproot there, in the long thin part. But there's some nice beet here. They're coming out cleanly, and there's a good heap. Now when the weather turns colder and you get frosts coming in, what they tend to do is then level the tops off, so there's no low pockets for the frost to settle in, because the frost will freeze the beet, because obviously there's they got fairly good high moisture content in the beet. And the frost gets in there, and it just makes the beet you just can't process them. So the key is, if you're going to store them, protect them with maybe straw bales. Put a big bale clamp up, and then you can level the tops off. Any highs and lows, level it all off, and then even put a sheet, a tarpaulin over the top if you're going to have to store them while you're waiting for the trucks to take them to the factory. You'd only lift as much as you're going to cart in one session. So if you're going to cart for 3 or 4 days, you'll try and lift 3 or 4 days worth of beet. You don't want too much beet hanging around, because the longer it stays around, it does eventually start losing its sugar content. So there we go. I hope I gave you all something to watch, and maybe something different for some of you. But there we are. It's getting cold. I'm going to get my truck and put the heater on. So thank you very much for watching. Look out yourselves and mind how you go.